Pardon me. Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth, and I am here for Crescent Creation. How are you doing? If you're watching the replay, please fast forward until you find something interesting. I am going to double check that I am live and that I can hear me. And then I'm going to share the link, all that fun stuff, copy the link. If you are on Facebook, Crescent Creation does have a Crescent Creation Show and Tell Facebook group. And look right there, Crescent Creation Show and Tell. The link is down in the description for you. I do try to post when I'm going live as I'm going live. I haven't figured out how to set those up with my system and her being Neha, her YouTube channel. So there we are, sharing that there. And then if you follow me, I have a group called A Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends, and I post there as well that I'm going live. If I get going live, let's spell a little bit better than that, Elizabeth. And then we'll share that to there. And then, yes, make sure everything's rolling. Where are my comments? Why are they not working? Just one second. For some reason, YouTube is doing something funny every now and then. I can't get to my comments. Okay, is it working? Please work. I had to leave and come back. And there we go. I got my comments. So we have Miss PJB Stamper, aka Pam. Hello, hello. Debbie J. Hello, hello. Janine LeBluc. Just probably butchered your last name, but I do. That's Miss Janine. That part I know I do get right. I hope you lovely ladies are having a wonderful crafty day. I think this is gonna work. I'm crossing my fingers. I really wanted to do something again with that Ranger. This is the new stuff that Neha's carrying in her shop. The Distress Black Heavy Stock. You get 5 pieces, which, you know, if you're making A2 cards, that's 20 little panels, which is fabulous for me. Ooh, okay. So Pam's got an appointment. I do appreciate you popping in. Okay, and then, so we've got this, and I want to do some ancient gold. Hey, this is also by Ranger, but this is just what I have in my stash. And then I'm using the Simon Hurley Moroccan tile, and then we're going to pair that with the Simon Hurley Lovely Lilies. This one I know for sure is on sale at Crescent Creation. This one is at Crescent Creation, but I don't know if it's on sale. So there are a lot of products that are already marked down, no coupon code needed. You'll see the regular price crossed out and the new low price right next to it. So I have that. And then I've got my Ranger set number 1 of the Distress Color Crayons, watercolor crayons. And these are available at Crescent Creation as well. All these goodies are. Well, most all. Not my watercolor paper. Not the watercolor paper. So what I want to do is, we're going to take the guts out of this, because this is a red rubber stamp. So it's replacing the padded foam. We don't need that. But I do need to trim this down so it fits. So we're just going to I'm just gonna choppity chop because I'm gonna be fussy cutting this later. Maybe, I don't know. We'll be doing something later. Will that work? Oh, that'll work. Perfect. Okay. So the Lovely Lilies is a 3-part stamp. It's a peel apart. And you can see I haven't even peeled it apart yet. So I'm going to take the guts out here because I don't need the little dots. I just need the flowers. So I'm actually going to push those in together a little bit, scooch them up so that we have plenty of room to do all that fun stuff. Yes, Miss Neha just got back yesterday or the day before. Okay, so we're going to pick that up. And then we're going to do some watercoloring. So we're going to do, I'm debating. I think we're going to do a lot of embossing today. How do you guys feel about that? Do lots of embossing. We're going to also emboss this. Get our little magnet. I want to make sure this stays put because this is watercolor paper. It's the back side of watercolor paper, the flatter side. Maureen, did she pop in? There's Miss Maureen. Right above Pam's comment. It's so funny how I managed to overlook comments like that, though I do not intend to. Okay. Definitely need to re-ink these. Hopefully this will heat emboss. Okay, sorry, I was reading comments. And I read Janine's comment. She says, I'm tired hearing about your day, Pam. And when I first read it, I thought she was like, I'm tired of hearing about your day. That's not what she meant. Pam is talking about her busy day, which is making Janine tired just thinking about it. So don't mind me. Okay, that's looking good. See how many times we have to stamp this though? Just because I feel like what's getting missed right there? That's you. You're getting missed. I'm like, why is what I couldn't understand why she's being so mean. It's just me, I can't read. Ugh, look at that. Okay, and then that little bit. Ooh. Oh, no, we're still, you are just not getting, what is your issue? There we go, that looks better. And then those are those. Go down the side here. Oh, see, I'm not alone. We're not alone. Okay. Ugh. Well, using watercolor paper is fun, but it is a workout. It's a workout, you guys. You just gotta get those muscles in there. Oh, no, we don't want that. get our clear embossing powder. I am going to clean that in a little bit. Get our little... Oh, I didn't anti-static. And my anti-static bag is sitting right there. Go figure. It should be okay though. Should be okay. Okay. Looks like everything's getting covered. I'm summoning my inner Simon Hurley, who does heat emboss a lot of his projects, and I am just the opposite. Oh my God. If I can avoid it, I do. I avoid it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's messy, and I'm not a very clean person, you know, so if it can be messy, it gets even more messy. You know, I have a hard time keeping all the dust contained and all that fun stuff. We're gonna grab our heat tool. Okay, I think I got everybody. Ooh, that's Toasty over there. Ha! I think I got everybody. Look at that. Oh, isn't that beautimous? So there's the lilies. Put a little bit closer together, and I took out their little center dots, which you could definitely use this in a fun little project. Well, John and Nipper, hello, Mr. Jim, how you doing? Y'all sneaking in while I'm heat embossing. All right, so we have this lovely piece. We've got our watercolor. We got our watercolor water sitting here, nice clean cup. We've got a paintbrush today, and you can use a water brush. Oh, absolutely. And I'm gonna get this. I want it kind of orangey red, I think. So let me just double check my colors. I'm gonna run that into that, into that. We'll see how those mingle together. And I should have went the other way, because then my yellow won't be so vibrant. Okay, I think I like that. So we're gonna do this darker bit on the inside and under there. And right there. Nice little darker bit. And I'm not being too particular. I'm just having at it here. I'm not pushing very hard either, okay? That's a big key, is don't push too hard. We don't want to embed the color in the paper. We want it to set on top so it can move. And we'll put that there, and then we'll put that there. And you can color all your lilies different colors. Okay, like maybe they came from different plants, but all of mine came from the same plant, which I think that is, we'll just do that right there. And then I'm gonna color the green ones so I don't accidentally, I think that's a leaf. It's probably not a leaf, but it's a leaf today. It's a leaf today. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with a little bit of orange. So some of these won't have any room for yellow. That'll help with variation and stuff. Some of that color in there. I like coloring very loosely when watercoloring, or in this case crayon coloring. Ha ha ha. What is your guys' favorite medium to color with? Do you guys like watercolors? Do you guys like crayon? You know, what do you guys like to color with? Markers. I do love coloring with the alcohol markers. I'm not very good at it, but I do like it. Second, you'd be shocked, I like color pencil coloring. Secondly, I know I don't do it a lot because it actually hurts my hands. Crayolas. I love me a good Crayola, let me tell you. I do. I have Crayolas all over. I have a big bin of Crayolas that I need to donate that have never even been opened, because I was kind of obsessed when my kids were little, buying them on the sale prices like all the time. Like, Crayolas, they're on sale, let's get those. I'm not going to be coloring this part today. I'm going to save this for another card, but getting it stamped and everything all at the same time, you know, then I don't have a wasted chunk of paper and stuff. So, yeah, we're not doing that side. Oh, Donna Nipper went to the Olive Garden. Okay, so this time we're going to start in the yellow zone. We're going to activate that color and then swirl it in to the other. Look at that. And this is watercolor paper, so if it's not activating the way you want it to, just get yourself some more water and scrunch it up. Look at that. Oh yeah. That colored in there. Oh, look at that. It's so watercolor pencils and inks are Donna's favorite. That's awesome. I colored with Crayola pencil crayons last night. I think I like alcohol markers best. Yeah. Ramona from California. Where does she? Rainy, California. We're talking about our favorite coloring mediums. What do you like to color with? Maybe you guys don't particularly like to color and you like those solid images that you can just stamp. You know, like the layered stamping. Do you guys like the layered stamping? Where you don't have to do anything but ink up a stamp. I started in the wrong area. Supposed to start in the yellow, work my way down. And if you're finding it's not dark enough, you can go direct. Now, I wouldn't do this over your paper like I do. You know, I'm like doing this right over my paper. Oops. I think I added a little bit too much. Just a wee bit too much. We'll just water that right out. Just like so. Here we go. Oh, let's try that again. Just a wee bit, Elizabeth. Just a wee bit. There we go. That's better. See, you can always back it up a little bit on watercolors. Get that. Put some little dots in there. There we go. Oh, that's better. That's better. There. Oh, like that. Gloria, hello, hello. Pam likes the layering stamps when she can see how they line up, which gets more challenging as time goes by. And then she says, I do like layered stencils. Yes, layered stencils are great too. Another reason not to color so hard when you're using your watercolor pencils and crayons is if you push it too deeply into the paper, you won't be able to get the crayon marks out. Okay, so if you don't mind the crayon marks, then by all means scrub away, embed those little bits in there. These look a little sunny and bright. I'm loving them. Put those in there. You feel layered stencils are a bit challenging? I love using stencils too. I have some taken out to play with tonight. Yeah. That is a nice vibrant yellow. Which one is that? That yellow is mustard seed. It's a nice good color, Mr. Holtz. Get those centers a little bit darker. Just added some water to my brush and picked the color up right off the thing. Ooh, yes. Simon Hurley has some great Eastery looking designs. Go in with another layer of like polka dots on this one. Because you know, sometimes those lilies have polka dots on the insides. So I'm just going to add those here because I can. Look at that. And they're not pretty. Those are not pretty dots. They're just crazy dots. Okay. Let's kind of blob them in there. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of this rusty hinge. Yep, rusty hinge. And I'm going to do the same thing with that one so I get some variety in my dots. Ooh, yes, Simon Hurley inks as watercolors. Yes, please. I do enjoy that too. I do enjoy arting, crafting, or whatever you want to call it. When you're putting your creativity out there on a substrate, you know, you are being an artist, crafty or otherwise. Can't say that I'm disappointed. This is looking fabulous. Let's get some of those little dotums in there. Ooh wee! I probably didn't need little dotties on the outside of that one. My bad. Okay. And then we got some walnut stain here. I'm gonna add a little bit of shadow in some spots. Because brown, you can use browns and purples as a bit of shadowing if you don't have a gray or you're a little afraid that the black might overtake stuff. You can definitely go in with some browns, especially if you're using like oranges, orangey colors. Just kind of darken up some of these little bitty areas. Bye, Miss Pam. I hope you have a great, well, I know you're not probably going to have a great day, but I hope packing is kind to you today and your other tasks. Ugh, I love it. And then we're going to go back in with my green because I got some brown on my green. Let's get that off of there. I'm going to darken up my green. Here we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautimous? And when you're watercoloring, don't panic if it goes outside the lines either, okay? It happens all the time. Oops. Especially right there. We're going to make that a leaf right there. And then we're going to grab ourselves some blues. Yes. You're fine, Mr. Jim. This, I am actually using a watercolor paper. We stamped it like a bazillion times. We're using the smooth side. So normal watercolor paper has a toothy side and a smooth side. The toothy side is the normal side, but since we're stamping, we use the smooth side. And we got our embossing on there. Let me color this yellow right there. It doesn't look like it had any color. And then I'm gonna get both of my blues some water so they can activate. And don't panic if your colors blend on your sticks, okay? It's not going to soak in. It's not going to ruin it. You can just get some more water on it. And, ooh, that is way too dark for me. To water that down greatly. Oh, that's better. I basically made my own blue by mixing these together. Okay, look at that. But yeah, you can activate them and then just wipe them with a tissue, a dry tissue. And if it's too dark like that, well, we just add some water to it and activate it. Get it to loosen up a little bit. Like so. Again, don't panic if you go outside the line or anything like that. But yeah, you can definitely mix your colors. And I am just going to go a little bit into the other side, so when I go to color them later, I don't have to work too terribly hard blending that out. Get a little bit softer, less color pigmentation. You're just going to add more water. These work really well straight from the pencil. These crayons, distress color pencils, woodless color pencils. So you actually get a lot of product for your buck, because you know, you don't have to sharpen them per se like a typical. If you do sharpen them, you can save your shavings so that you can use them, the shavings, you know, you can spritz the shavings and create watercolory bits with that. See, that made a little bit of green right there, but that's okay. That's okay. We don't mind. And I have a harsh line right there, so I'm just going to blend that right out. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Look at that. There we go. Nice and easy peasy. There we go. Those back in their thing. Just fun. A fun little thing, you know, you can stamp and get these ready, because like I said, I'm going to use this for another card, because my vision, I only need half, but it's already stamped and ready to go on the watercolor paper. I can trim it, store it with the stamp, so if I go looking for this stamp again, I'll say, oh, I've got that. Sorry, somebody's trying to call, and it's kind of a weird number. I don't know. Probably people wanting their money. Like, I know. I want money too. Isn't that the truth? We all want money. We're going to leave this to dry. And then we're going to... Pardon me. My own hair has decided it wanted to tickle my lips and whatnot. Okay, so where'd it go? Oh, it's so black I can't even find it on a black sheet. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Okay, we're gonna clean this. Oops. Now, if I'd have cleaned this like right after I used it, it wouldn't have stained so bad, but it's still gonna work. It's still gonna do its job. I'm not sad about it. I'm just losing all my hair everywhere. What the hey? Sherry D, glad to hear your dad's doing a little bit better. Yes, watercolor pencils, you guys, they're an investment because they last forever. Unless you're watercoloring 24/7, you know. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? No, we're gonna put this guy back in here. We're gonna put my sticker mat, my homemade sticky mat. Homemade sticky mat. Because we're gonna do our Moroccan tile right over that. I think that'll be perfect. We're gonna put that right there. Put a little, yep, got that going. So then we're gonna VersaFine this. Got to see if it's actually inking up. Okay, so we did pretty good except for this area here. Oh, I forgot to dust it again. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much about that because that's about a 1/4 inch. I can just cut that off. Let's see how we do with our embossing. Even though I forgot to use my anti-static. Why do I keep doing that? It's like sitting right there too. Okay. Now the last time I used the Ranger paper and silver, it was gorgeous. Oh man, look at that. Hopefully I might have to redo this because I forgot to use my anti-static tool. But we'll see, we'll see. Doesn't use very much, though. It's amazing how much powder you don't use. Okay, well, let's get this toasty and see how it goes. Get my little helping hands. Hi. Yeah, I can say I don't have to do that again. Look at that. Oh, just throw everything around because it's so impressive. Oh, man. Even though I didn't powder it first and it got like everywhere, I'm not sad about that. I mean, just look at that. I don't know what it is about this paper, but it takes embossing powder incredibly well. Like, I've used this before. I always get it, it's kind of pity. And my back, and my back. Oh, that's me talking. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Good night, Gloria. Thanks for hanging out with us. Now, when I was heat setting this, I realized, you know, I didn't need to do the whole thing because I want to put my flowers over half of it, which means we get to cut this in half and we get to use 2 panels. So we're gonna get some chopping scissors out and we're going to cut we're gonna cut in and around, and then we're gonna straighten up the other pieces. Maybe. Might have put those a little bit too close together. No big deal. Not for the Simon Hurley background stamps. Simon Hurley's others stamps, like the Oh Dear set. The photopolymer stamps do have dies or digital dies that you can pick up from Ranger for I think $2. Kind of worth it because you'll have your stamps forever. You'll have those digital dies forever. Okay, look at that. Oh, I think that's just gonna, and we're gonna lift this up. Oh, I love that. And see, in our other one, it'll be on this side, of course, straight up. So, okay, let's cut this in half. So 4 1/4. So half of 4 is 2, and half of a quarter is like 1/8. Okay. And I think we can use that side, so then we can hide that, and then we're gonna take a 1/4 inch off, right? Because we want it to be 5 1/4 on our card panel, which I forgot to put over here with us. Okay, so here's this little piece. And then we have our straight edge here. So I'm going to shove my straight edge to the cutting place so that I can cut that off. And then I'm going to test it because I'm going to leave that a little bitty bit in. Okay, and actually I think I'm going to cut a little bit more off. I'm going to cut maybe another, a little over a 1/4 inch. So I'm going to get my flat area down there, and then I'm just going to eyeball that portion I want to cut off. Okay. So then I can set this there. I can set that about there. And so now I have a good division. So now all I got to do is cut the top, and I'm going to use my straight edge, right? I'm going to get that up there. I'm going to cut a little bit off the top, like so, and then I'm going to flip it, and then I'm going to take it down to 5 1/4, like so. And then we have this beautiful little chunkity-doo. And we're going to glue this part down first, and then we're going to foam this one up. So we've got enough pieces to do the same card, but on the other side. So we'll be able to do that. Trim that a little bit and put that with that one. Lovely is that going to be. But let's get some glue for this guy. Where's my other glue? Probably looking right at it, or not. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna get that ucky part that we didn't get embossed very good. I'm gonna tuck that in the best we can, just like so. I'm not a very good singer. And on my channel, I did wish them both a happy birthday. I just forgot it was their birthday today. Because that's what my mind does. Okay, so we're going to grab our foam. We got some foam squares from Crescent Creation. Crescent Creation has little bitty squares and fatter squares, and they also have the ones in black. So if you're doing black parts, you know, that got turned up in there. So we're just going to plop a couple of these on, you know. get a little bit foamy squares going. Crescent Creation, all these goodies. I have just a single link, my affiliate link to Crescent Creation. If you use that affiliate link, which is down below, it'll take you directly to her shop. And if you purchase anything using that link, it will give me a small commission off of your purchase. And yeah, and you can type in Simon Hurley, or you can go to the shop menu and search, click stamps, and then Simon Hurley, and that'll bring up the Simon Hurley stuff. You can go in and you look at all the goodies that she has. A lot of it is still on sale. No, she does not have a physical store. You cannot go to her home. I don't know if it's at her home, but oops. But yeah. So we're just kind of trying to line everybody up like so. Oh my goodness, look at that. So then it's like a big vase of flowers, like that's the wall there. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love that. I think it turned out really... Nope, she's in California. Yep, Miss Neha lives in California with her immediate family, like her husband and whatnot. But then her... Oh, I forget what country she gets to go back to when she visits her extended family. But yeah, so there it is. And there's plenty of room if you want to put a little sentiment or something. I think this one is just beautiful. We've got a few minutes. We got a few minutes. Look at, we have these pearls. Crescent Creation has pearls, and I haven't used them yet. And since I've got foam already, so I can use some of these little pearls. Oh, look at that. I need a little one. We'll do 3. We'll do a little layer. Look at that. Oh, wow. There's even teeny wiener ones in there. You guys, I haven't even used these yet. How bad is that? Oh, there's that one. We'll put you there. We'll put you there. And then I want... Well, yes, I did. I wanted another one of you. We'll put you there. Okay. So there's 3 little dinky ones. And then 3 right there. Oh, I'm gonna like that. Look at that. So these these are flat back pearls. These, yeah, pearls, opal, gilded pearls, sterling pearls, and then these ones. These are fun. These are shiny coal. But they have like an iridescent, or like you can see that through there. They have like an iridescent oil slick look to them. They're really cool. But yeah, lots of goodies at Crescent Creation. These little seed beads, all the fun stuff. Okay. Get our little... Oh, no! Little gem picker. This is a gem picker. There we go. I was like, I know it's a gem picker. I was gifted to me and they said it's a gem picker. Do a little dollop of glue, get those on there. And my glue does dry clear, so I don't mind. That one's just a little... Oh, no, I got it. I got it. If it oozes out, you know, I don't mind because, like I said, it does dry clear. Get those where I want them, just like so. And then we have those 3 little ones. And then our 3 little, oh my goodness. Definitely gonna need some extra oomph when we go to mail it. But that's okay, because it's beautiful. I love it. Thank you, Sherry D. Maureen, thank you, thank you. Miss Mona, appreciate it. It looks like that pollen will rub off on you if you get too close to the flowers, right? That pollen's gonna get you. Okay, so that is that. If you guys are interested in seeing who, I forgot to, I need to do a reminder. I need to go to, nope, I need to go to there. I need to go to there. I need to go there. Crescent Creation, Live, Wand Fawn, Pause, and oops, not live chat. Comments, Melissa, Janine, Jean, and Shay. Okay. I'm just gonna do a, oh, where's my card? The giveaway card. Oh, whew. So last week we made, oh, if you guys would like to win this card, all you got to do is comment after the video. You'll get entered to win. Like the 4 people who did a thing. So Melissa M, Janine, Jean, and Shay. Okay, those 4 lovelies, they left a comment after the video, so they're gonna get entered to win for this. I do need to write them down. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know this is not the best way to do it. Melissa M, Janine, Jean, and Shay. Okay, so then we're gonna fold these little thingins, fold them up there, our 4 little entries. We're gonna repurpose this for a moment. Get those on there. We're gonna shake those up. Where'd my video go? You guys disappeared on me. Thank you, Janine. Okay, so we have the 4, okay, and then we got our name. Miss Shay. Shay, you won last week's Fantastic. I will get this in the mail and out to ya. I gotta put a little something on the envelope so it looks wonderful. And that was only 4 people. 1 out of 4 chance, a 25% chance of winning, and that was Miss Shay. She got that 25% chance. So I thank you guys so much for Fantastic. That is Shay, and this is 223. Look at that, she won. And then today's little card is Simon Hurley Lilies in Moroccan Tile. That one is next. So if you want to win that after the video ends, you might need to take it a minute, and then you can comment, leave a comment. That's how we're drawing. And until next time, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful crafty day. I'll leave you guys looking at this on your way out. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.